What? I don't really know why I'm even live. I just did this for no reason. I need to switch the camera.
They got career challenges.
What? What career challenges?
These are your challenges.
I've already had mine.
Well, alright, yo. Call me if you need anything, alright?
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
Alright. I don't know what the heck I'm about to do because nothing else is gonna work. And oh shit. I don't know. It's not like I have another computer though. That's the crazy thing. I don't got another computer. Shit. Oh my gosh. All I know is just I'm trying to do something. I don't really have a top fan base, but I'm okay with it. I don't know. My mic fine. I know that for a fact. I finally know I turned it on my device. Golly, bro. I gotta stop. Alright, download that. So we good with that. Just gonna probably finish watching Markiplier.
Into it where all the executives who don't
I wish I could show y'all.
to move dirt around.
I definitely wish I could show people, but I'm not a real master at this. It's not even my first time doing live. It's just my first time ever showing my face in a while. Cause I tried doing live stream in school, but it didn't work because the Wi-Fi on my friend's phone was dookie, real dookie. Golly. Yeah, you're probably gonna see my face for a while because I don't even know how to literally change this. I don't got no other computer. It's gonna take me a while until I get my own house and stuff. Oh no, sure.
Decide to put on a bunch of hard hats. Just I don't know why there's not even anything above their heads yet. But they put on a bunch of hard hats. They get a bit of ribbon. They cut the ribbon with giant scissors, and then they dig a hole with a tactical shovel. And I don't know why those two are juxtaposed against each other, but that's just culture. Business culture, capitalism. It's delicious. You wouldn't understand if you don't have money. Anyway, this is the cornerstone. Why didn't I just say that from the beginning? This is the cornerstone of McDonald's. Their French fry. This is what they're known for, besides all the burgers and the possibly destroying the environment with the meat industry.
Facts.
But that's besides the point. This is what they're known for. And the heart attacks and general overall diminishing of the human body's capability to repair itself. What they're known for. If it wasn't very clear, I am not sponsored by McDonald's. And I will continue to shit on them, despite the fact that I'm a hypocrite and I enjoy their food. Okay, right off we have a problem. This is soggy. The taste is there. The taste is there, but the texture is gone. One thing that McDonald's is known for is just really crispy. Not crispy, not like crunchy crispy, but it's got a snap to it. Not bad, but it is soft. And what's weird is they taste fresh, which says to me this is just how these fries are. Now, I might be mistaken. This is only one sample size. Statistics are out the window, but from my anecdotal evidence, this is subpar. The taste is there, like I said. Well, this is a limp dick fry if I ever saw one. But this is what you can visually see, how this has no snap to it, because it's a limp dick fry.
Stop.
That's a tasty limp dick, though. Not bad. Maybe it's better for me. maybe it's not as deep fried. Maybe it's healthier. I lie to myself. Next up, we have McNuggets. Never something that showcased Mr. McDonald's egotism and narcissism. It's putting Mick in front of everything. McNuggets. These are just chicken nuggets, but they're now McDonald's patented chicken nuggets by putting a Mick in there. They're no different. There's this shape there. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the shape is there. If you didn't know, these are completely artificial in every way. I'm not 100% sure if they're from Pink Slime.
But I can't prove they're not.
And you know they're fake because they have 4 distinct shapes. They have rectangle, they have boot. Right? And I know my way around a McNugget. They have circle, I guess. Okay, I seem to be missing some because there are 4 distinct shapes. I know this. These are the shapes. You can look them up. And boom. Normally, when I get it, I always get spicy buffalo, ranch, and barbecue. They didn't have barbecue. They didn't have spicy buffalo, but they did have this thing called Cajun.
What is that?
So that sounds pretty good. Ooh, that smells like spicy mayo you get at a sushi place when you're me and order everything with spicy mayo and then ruin the sushi by dunking it in there and then dunking it in soy sauce, or in Korean as known as ganjang. I'm an asshole is basically what I'm saying. But first I'm going to try it by itself. Now there's a crunch. There's a snap. Is it weird of me to want to describe this more as a biscuit?
What?
Than a McNugget? Because
what biscuit?
It's got a much crisp.
What biscuit has a real crunch to it? Unless you left it in there too long and that thing got crispy, like some fried chicken.
For much drier texture, but it doesn't taste like that dry texture that I would get from an American McNugget that I hate. This is good. Doesn't taste like chicken. No, it tastes like nothing. Just like.
That's tough.
Like cardboard, but it's a pleasant experience. See, this proves that I'm purely a texture-based eater. I love the flavor of mushrooms, but I cannot stand eating a mushroom just because.
What? That actually sound like me. I don't like mushrooms. I eat them on pizza since they're already cooked, but I just don't like mushrooms in general. That's crazy.
Is wrong. I like the flavor of many goopy, gushy things, but the texture's off. I can't do it. This is a fine texture. I do say so myself. Tastes like quality. Speaking of which, what is your favorite shape? Because each shape has, I swear to God, each shape has a different flavor. I can't prove it because I have no scientific way of proving taste, but I swear each shape of a McNugget has a different flavor. I'm not lying about that. I'm not joking. I'm not exaggerating. Please, if you know what I'm talking about, please back me up because I feel like I'm crazy. I've never asked anyone about this. I've never said it out loud, but I've always thought this. Each shape has a different flavor. If you believe me, if you agree with me, back me up and tell me that this is not the boot, but the boot has the best flavor. It's just a fact. And it's a fact.
It probably is. I'm not sure. I haven't had McDonald's in a while.
How facts work, right? That's how it works. Yeah.
I don't know my camera like that. I was trying to get my camera in front of me. You chewing the mess out of that one.
It's got like a horseradish kick to it. It's not bad, despite the face that I made. Do an instant replay of the face.
I still wish I could show.
It's got like this horseradish kick. It's a spice, but it's not like a capsaicin spice. It's a horseradish spice, a wasabi spice. It's not bad. I go back for more, but at first it was unpleasant because my brain didn't know what was going on. I don't like the sauce very much. It's not bad. Napkins. I guess I could do a review of the napkins. They don't have the McDonald's logo imprinted on them, which makes me very sad because I definitely like to wipe my... Oh, they do! It's really subtle! Okay, I'm happy now. Okay, a staple. I'm going to go with like the normal stuff first and then escalate to the more Korean types of food that they have here. This is just a quarter pounder with cheese. Or as in Korean it says, quarter pounder cheese. There's a lot of words in Korean that are
cheese.
simply American words or words from all around the world that are ham-fisted and smashed into the Korean dialect. Okay, so it's got all the basic ingredients. The burger doesn't look too happy, but maybe it'll be happier when it's in my mouth, because that's its purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to switch my camera and show y'all my screen. Cause this looks.
That tastes like home. The meat's a little bit more rubbery than what I'm used to, and I'm pretty sure that most of these burgers only contain about 20% rubber.
Really?
This one might be at 25-30% rubber, but it tastes very much like if I was getting a burger in America. This would be a burger that I would think had been sitting there for a little bit longer than it should have, but I'd still eat it because I'm I'm driving or something like that, or it's 3 a.m. and I've got nowhere else to turn to, and I pull in with shame in my eyes and sweat on my brow, and I've got pitch stains, and I greasily look over at the cashier and hand them my soggy credit card, and they take it and they look at it for a few minutes as if they've never seen the credit card before, because it's 3 a.m. and they don't care. And then they slam it in the machine, and they don't hand me my receipt. They throw it in my general direction because they can't look at me, and I can't look at them either. So I hope to catch it, and if it wafts away in the wind, then so be it. I never needed my receipt in the first place, and I shuffle off to the next window. Oh, no, I don't, because it's the same window. So instead of shuffling off to the next window, I just sit there in my car. I don't know whether to roll my window up or keep it down. I don't know if it's rude to keep it down and look at them, or maybe I should roll it up. Maybe that's rude, because I'm cutting them off, and then I got to put it back down again for them to just give me my food. And I never know how long it's going to take, because 3 a.m. it's a crapshoot whether it's going to come out in 2 seconds or 2 hours. So I just sit there kind of thinking about reaching for the window rolly uppy, and then I eventually just roll up the window, and then right as I do, then they bring out the food. And then, my order's wrong, so I don't bother to check, because at that point I just my body only needs sustenance in one way or another. It's either that or I start chewing on the steering wheel, and to be honest, my mouth wouldn't know the difference. What? And so I drive off into the night and consume and park under a bridge. Anyways, we're good. It's not bad. And the onions are great. I might come back to that. I know this seems like a waste, but as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm an American, and waste is pretty much all of our middle names. I'm going to try to finish things. I'm going to try. This will be like a mukbang, which is that Korean thing where they record themselves or live stream themselves eating an ungodly amount. No. Boom. I'm missing something. I guess we're not so different after all. Even they get orders wrong, because I'm pretty sure I ordered a chicken sandwich. Apparently I didn't. There was another problem with the interface. The computer was slow, so I felt bad making everybody wait for my microphone. Oh, it's got a hat. It's got a collar. It's such a beast. I don't know what this is about, but okay. So I'm not typically a Big Mac guy. When I go to McDonald's, I usually default for the quarter pounder or the double quarter pounder, depending on how much I hate myself in that particular moment. But I like the Big Mac. It's not bad, but I do know it's not the best value, because these are the same patties they put in their double cheeseburger and their McDouble. Why would anybody get a double cheeseburger when they could just get a McDouble? The only thing that's missing is a slice of cheese, and I'm not going to pay 40 cents more for a slice of cheese when I'm already paying $1.39 for a McDouble. I miss it back in the day when it was the 99 cents meal. Now that's rubbery. The special sauce, it's not that special. I think it's just like mayonnaise and ketchup and some other schmutz. But these patties are just plastic. And the lettuce is kind of sad, a little old, a little dehydrated. Yeah, it doesn't have much water left in it. Pickles are fine. Never mind. That pickle was not fine. So that's the first disappointment I've had. I don't default to the Big Mac, but I like the taste of a Big Mac. And that is just not that big and not that Mac. That being said, I hate myself. I would finish this, and I will try to. But I'm going to wait till the end. So this... Oh, no, this is the chicken. I did get it. I forgot, because this one's called the McSpicy Shanghai Burger. I feel like someone should be insulted.
What happened? No. What was that?
Being said,
What
I hate
was
myself. I
that?
wouldn't finish this, and I will try to. But I'm gonna wait till the end. So this. Oh no, this is the chicken. I did get it. I forgot because this one's called the McSpicy Shanghai Burger, and I feel like someone should be.
What?
I forgot because
What
this one's called
out?
the McSpicy Shanghai Burger, and I feel like someone should be insulted by that name, but no one seems to be raising a fuss about it. So I guess I can't really say anything otherwise.
Hold up.
So this is the one that's chicken. So what the hell? This lettuce is green. That tastes fresh. What kind of lettuce did they put in this? They made it at the same time. Why does this have fresh and that has not fresh? So this is basically a McChicken, chicken sandwich deluxe. My guess is it says McChicken's Shanghai, but it seems to just be. That's what I get for being me and existing in the first place. Okay, it seems to just be chicken, a tomato slice, and lettuce. Much better lettuce looking than that lettuce. I don't usually go for the chicken deluxe sandwich because I don't like tomato. We'll see what happens. Mm-hmm. That's a tasty bite.
What?
That is a tasty bite. And it tastes fresh. I think it might be the good lettuce and not the old stinky cabbage. Oh! I do like that. I got nothing else to say. It doesn't taste Korean. Like, so far, nothing here has tasted Korean. Everything just tastes in varying levels of quality, which is amazing considering all these were made at the same time. But I'm assuming that's all just due to the different way it's cooked and the different sources of ingredients. This tastes good. Very good. I think in Korea, they just have better sources of chicken than they do have beef, because they just don't have the space to raise cattle. So all the beef has to be imported, I believe. I like that. I got nothing else to say about it. Still sad. I think that like the edge pieces are usually safe bet. Just soft. Okay. So this is where things get Korean. Cue the Korean music. And Lexian, if you put on something offensive, I swear to God, people will come after you. Better not be Chinese. Better not be Japanese.
What?
Korean. And not K-pop. Stop. Not K-pop. Just don't put on anything. Put on the old music, whatever it was. God, this one's called the bulgogi burger. Now, bulgogi is like Korean barbecue meat. It's basically, Korean barbecue is colloquially known as like a restaurant that does stove in the center of the table and you cook the meat yourself. It's delicious. If you haven't gone to a Korean barbecue place, go for there. But bulgogi is basically barbecue beef. Gogi means meat. Bul means fire. Fire meat, barbecued meat. It's kind of the same. I don't know if I'm 100% on that one, but that's what I kind of generally understand about it. So this one has meat, bulgogi sauce. You can kind of think of it like a teriyaki, but it's not teriyaki. It's got an egg in here.
What?
It is just drowned in sauce, which I love. I love sauce. There's also cabbage here. It was going to be a weird mixture of flavors, and I don't know how I'm going to handle it, but man, here we go.
Okay. Oh, must have been good. Could tell his face is.
That's fascinating. I can't say it's the best thing I've ever had, but that is just a fascinating combination of flavors that tastes distinctly like Korean food I've had around here. If I put on a blindfold and I went down to the street corner and I got some Korean food from some random schmuck, I wouldn't mistake it for this burger. That's not what I'm saying. But the flavor profile is very distinctly Korean. And it has to just be the sauce, right? I mean, also the lack of ketchup. Maybe it's the lack of what I'm expecting out of a burger that's more surprising than the addition of anything else. Because when I try a hamburger, there's always mayonnaise, ketchup, some mustard, depending on the burger. Hello. New.
Okay, is this supposed to be Dark Markiplier? What was that name?
Episode of Edge of Sleep available now. Also, new cloak gear available now. Links The description.
Tough.
Go. The flavor was so intense it stopped the recording on my camera. Conclusion.
What?
It was good, but not that good. I didn't like it that much. It might have been an acquired taste. If I managed to... I hate losing footage, but in this case, I didn't lose that much footage, so it's all good. I didn't notice that it was stopped recording until just a little bit ago, so I'm fine. I'm fine. And also, you missed my outrage because I didn't get another item that I ordered called the corn pie. What is a corn pie, you might ask? Well, frankly, I don't know. I don't know if a corn pie is something that's supposed to emulate something from America or if it's a Korean thing. It doesn't seem like a Korean thing because I've never seen a corn pie here. It was right next to the apple pie. Now, an apple pie I know, and I know that Koreans have good apples, but I don't know anything about their corn. And I definitely don't know anything about their corn pies. And also I know for a fact that Koreans are not known for their pies because Koreans don't typically have ovens. That's just a thing. Like Koreans for the longest time, in their history, they didn't have ovens. They didn't bake a lot of things. So there's not really any basis for them to be a corn pie. But I'm never going to know because I didn't get my corn pie because I ordered it, but it's not here. So I will do without, and I will make do with the last thing on my menu. And I even did a dramatic reveal of me going to get this thing. I bet I'm not recording right now. I even made a dramatic flourish of getting this thing out of my freezer over there, because if there's one thing that I get from McDonald's more than anything else, it is a McFlurry.
Yes, sir.
This is Korea's McFlurry. Now, there's a weird difference here right off the bat. It's got this bag, which is very convenient, I guess. Seems like a waste of plastic, and I'm not about wasting plastic because of the sea turtles and everything else in the ocean. I don't know why this is here, but it's good for carrying, I suppose, but also it could be good for carrying if I just had a cup with a lid, but I don't. I've got a bowl, ? Either way. So what this is a salted caramel McFlurry. Sounds pretty good to me. I really like the Stroopwafel McFlurry that they brought to America for a little bit from wherever Stroopwafels are made. So I'm assuming that there's going to be what's weird is the salted caramel isn't even it's got the names of the different McFlurries here, but it's not even listed on here. So maybe it's a new thing. I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Pippity poppity poop. That's a pleasant experience. Ooh. Just wanted to get the smell deep inside my nose. Okay. If there's one thing hard to get wrong, it's sugar. Sugar is pretty much ubiquitous across any country. It crosses over borders, it crosses over boundaries. This has sugar in it. And it's tasty because my brain is a basic bitch. And when it gets sugar, it screams and runs and shouts out how much it's in love with whatever is getting the sugar inside of my body. There are a surprising amount of things that the human body will do for sugar. There's a surprising amount of things that sugar does to the body in return. Mostly bad things. Sugar is probably the worst thing you can put inside your body. And yet here I go because it tastes so good. Then again, that's probably why people do heroin.
I don't know how to do nothing on this YouTube. Golly. No edit, no
The ice cream is not the same. I have not gotten a lot of ice cream while I've been here in Korea, but the ice cream is fundamentally a little different. Now, that's not to say it's bad. It's just different. It's not what I would expect when I would get, say, an ice cream cone if I'm walking around an amusement park, or a McFlurry. I don't know if it's just a different way they make it, or if it's the different ingredients, or if it's a different mix, or different cows, or what it is, or different milk. Maybe it's goat milk. I don't know. But all I know is it tastes a little bit different, but that doesn't mean it's worse. It still tastes good. And this, it's good. I inhaled something. Dust. It's probably fine. This is good. I don't see how it could be bad. That's what I thought when I ordered it, and frankly, I'm kind of confirmed on that assumption. It is a McFlurry. And all a McFlurry is a bunch of shit thrown into ice cream. And that's what this is. Conclusion. The wheels of the corporate machine don't stop no matter what country it is in. Wherever it finds itself and wherever it's able to dig its claws into, it will spread its genes far and wide, and the apple will not fall too far from the proverbial tree. So McDonald's in Korea is not that different from McDonald's in America. If you are an American and you like an American hamburger, you probably aren't eating at McDonald's. But if you are a basic bitch like myself and find yourself going to McDonald's more times than you would like to admit, this is not a bad place to go, because it's not bad overall. The staples that you would find in America taste almost the same, except for the fries. That's disappointing. But what can you do? Maybe that's just a fluke. It might just be a fluke. I've had wildly different fry experiences from McDonald's in America, so it might just be a fluke. The McNugget's pretty good. The Big Mac, I'm dying. McDonald's heard the shit I was like and subscribe before I go.
What's up with that? Well, that's all I got. I don't know if I was gonna really stay on here forever because I don't really want to. That's all. I probably won't be doing this often. I will not be uploading for a while. Of course, schoolwork, virtual class shits. I would say technically grounded in a way from the PS4 for a while. If you watch any of my other videos, that would have been it. Dang, bro. Yeah, I wanted to figure out a lot of stuff for this. Oh, wait. Like, subscribe, comment down. I don't know. That's all I got. See y'all next time.